You got.
I do.
So what happened here?
So, Mr. Vander, God, I want to mispronounce it. I apologize.
Welcome to Bench Scope USA.
Dr. Boring, representing my speech, covered my plaintiffs.
Good morning. You are. What is your position with Michael Bates? Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
I do.
So what happened here?
So, Mr. Vander, God, I want to mispronounce it. I apologize. Came into the dealership to purchase a vehicle. And she purchased that vehicle. She was supposed to bring back the cashier's check for the amount she owed, and she never did.
Did you sign the title over?
We did. Stated it fine. She.
Wait a minute. You signed the title over to her? Did she register it with the Secretary of State?
Yeah.
Why would you do that before you got the money? Or was this a later payment, balloon payment at the end?
It was, if you look on the attachment, so you'll see the payment plan that she's organized with the dealership.
Jeez, I see. Okay, good enough. So she owes you guys. She got the car. She didn't pay for it. You still are owed $6,216.60. You should have some court costs too. Can you give me a breakdown of those? I need to know what you paid for.
Deal was $75
Okay,
to follow. Our court fees was $70 to run those receipts.
75 and 70, right?
Yes.
So that's $145 on top of the 621660. So that should be another 145. That should be 63, 61, 60, right?
That's correct.
All right. Judgment is entered. I'm going to give you a copy of, I'm going to ask you to go down the hall. Just give him a couple minutes. He'll bring the file down. I filled out the judgment for you and you're all set. I hope you can collect that. Best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
These Flat Rock out there people again. Sterling, Joseph Wright, 25W84088 and B, and also 25F244059. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Your name? Muted. I can't hear him.
Good
Your
morning,
name?
James. Sterling Wright.
All right, officer, your name?
Officer Porter.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you to take your hat off if you would, Mr. Westmoreland. Your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Porter, Westmoreland, attorney on behalf of Mr. Wright.
We have a charge here of disorderly person public intox and minor in possession from November 22nd. He was in front of me on December 11th. The case that he was in here on November 22, he didn't show up for on December 17th. And he also has an open intox. Where's he been?
Your Honor, he's currently living down in town.
All right. Where was he picked up at, officer?
Uh, what? Well, what? Um, I'm not sure. Who was second? Was it Flat Rock?
Right. You didn't graduate, did you, son?
No, I did not graduate from high school. No,
I can't hear you.
no, I'm not graduate.
You're not in high school anymore.
No, I'm not high school.
Are you working?
Yes.
Where?
Flat Rock. I moved furniture.
For who?
There's a movie company.
Which one?
Wheel deal moving.
Will Deal Moving?
Wheel. Like WILL. Wheel. Wheel deal moving.
Yeah.
I always work for other companies as well though.
You know why I knew you didn't graduate?
How'd you know that?
Because when you act this irresponsible, there's no way you get through high school. No way. How many hours do you work per week?
Maybe around 40.
Maybe around 40. How much do you make per hour?
$20.
You make $800 a week. That's pretty good. Is that how much you make per
Somewhere,
week?
somewhere around there.
Why isn't he showing up besides the fact that he didn't have a ride, even though his parents live in Flat Rock and he works out of Flat Rock? That's just an excuse, isn't it, Mr. Wright?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's not an excuse? Well, then we're going to make sure you got a ride to court. How's that? I'll make sure you have a ride to court, and they can take you over from the Flat Rock Police Department when I get ready to handle this, okay? And then you're going to have to post a high bond. So, you know, don't tell your lawyer things that are not true. Okay?
Yeah, I think he acknowledges how he not to say was it's not your excuse. But he understands after he spoke with him, he does understand the importance of that. He understands for his officer.
So he's got a November 22 minor in possession. He must have a prior minor in possession, right? Yeah, that's what that says on the ticket. That's why they charged it as a misdemeanor. So you've been in front of me before. I remember you. You know what? You have been, right?
I think so.
In fact, you were
I
in
don't,
front of me at the Flat Rock Police Department, sitting there just as you are now, right?
I don't think that was it. I think I had came in to come see him.
You'd come to Flat Rock, or you came to the court?
No, I came to the courtroom to see. I was in court.
Gonna grow up, or you gonna act like this your whole life?
No, I'm really ready to figure this out and make it to where I don't got these warrants and I don't have all these fines and we can just put it on one accord to where I can boom, boom, boom and knock everything down and just instead of having warrants here and here, and going keep going through this process.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah. Well, you're bringing this on yourself.
Well, I wasn't sure about a warrant. Like, I didn't know how that worked really. I wouldn't know.
Stand mute and
So
wait for a reading on the fair pay, which is 25R514323.
that's a good idea.
You missed too many times here, son. Um, John, you're gonna have to go over there. We're gonna have to do a screening as I ordered quite some time ago. So here's what I'm doing. Anything else, Mr. Westmoreland? Well, I'll give you an early court date. I'll do that because I want to be a lot more fair with you than you have been with us. Okay? Is that all right with you, or
Yes, yeah.
keep doing this? I don't get it. You've missed court 4 or 5 times here. 1,510% on 25F244059. We're going to need a screening and assessment and probation, John, to get on uh, to do screening. 25F244059. You have 210. I'm entering a not guilty plea on 25R514323. That'll be $100 cash. I will set that for January the 29th, and that will be at 9:15. And then on Judge Hessen's cases, you have an open intox and you have a minor in possession. 1,010% on that. No contact with prosecution witnesses, no alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. Do you understand all that? And that's on both the open intox and the MIP. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So that'll be on January 29th at 9:45, the pretrial on that. So you got a contempt hearing in front of me, a sentencing in front of me, and then you've got pretrials in front of Judge Hessen on the 29th, and again, that will be 9:45. Okay? You cannot leave the state. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You need to get to court on time, sir. Okay? Don't be late. We understand one another?
Yes.
Thanks.
Probation needs to zoom.
And we're going to give you, yes, probation needs to zoom in with him, officer. So if you'll just bear with us, we'll get you, tell him, John, tell whoever down there, I want to have a court appointed lawyer. Trenton Federal Credit Union versus Lisa Tiroli in Hypnotic Inc. 07W995. Good morning, Mr. Kobalak. How are you?
Judge, I'm as good as you look today.
Yeah. I haven't seen you in a while. You doing all right?
Yeah, it's actually, but as you all know, it gets busier. It doesn't slow down. So, this is a little bit unique. I haven't been in front of you in a while, so this is more administrative than anything else. And I guess
How can I do this though? I need your name first.
Kurt Koblek on behalf of, actually, it's Short Shore Community Federal Credit Union. Judge, you do have the ability to do this. It's based upon whether or not there's any undue prejudice to the defendant, and whether or not there's a purpose or reason behind this petition. And really, there's no doubt. This is administratively, my office failed in renewing this judgment. I took a look at the history. I've represented Shore to Shore or Trenton Federal.
Where does it say anything about prejudice, though? I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but I just can't do this. Unless she made a payment in the last 10 years.
Judge, do we have...
Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
Judge, there's nothing in the court rules that says you can't do it. And I will tell you, and again, I represent a lot of credit unions. We do a very good job of monitoring these files. We lost a few of them during COVID, and really going in front of district court judges, what you indicate is, one, they haven't made any payments. Two, the fact that this doesn't put any prejudice on them because they're debtors in the sense that they owe plaintiff money. And three is the fact that because of the need to collect this money, the credit union is asking for discretion from the court. There's nothing in the court rules that says you can't do it. What it indicates is that in order to do this, in order to renew a judgment, you have to go in front of a court or district court judge. So what happened here, and I'm going to tell you that it's unique, and I'm indicating it's my fault, it's my office's fault. Prior to the extinguishment of the judgment in 2017, we filed the motion to renew in front of this court. And we filed the motion to renew, we paid the filing fee, and we prepared an order to renew in 2017, a month before this judgment was up. At the time, my legal assistant, my longtime legal assistant, had moved to Illinois. She was working out of her Illinois office. And when I saw what was going on with this file, I had asked, sorry, I lost this now. I had asked my office that we were going to pursue this judgment, and she indicated that we couldn't because our order to renew had never been entered by the court back in June of 2017.
You sent it in?
Yeah, June 15th, 2017, there was a motion to renew, order to renew, check in the amount of $20, and it was for my legal assistant. She had sent it from Illinois. She was basically working out of her house out of Illinois. I thought this was renewed. I thought it was a live judgment, but sometimes what we do is with these debtors, we put them on hold because they might resurface. And when I knew my 10 years was up, which is now that we're in 2026, I asked them to renew it again because now this defendant had resurfaced, and so my client wanted to pursue her. The judgment's only $3,000, Judge. Right? So I was of the opinion that we had a live judgment, and pursuant to your court record, your specifically court record, it indicates that this order, this ex parte order, was never entered back in June of 2017. So I come before you today in January of 2026, suggesting, one, she has not made any payment. Two, the judgment's $3,500. Three, I was of the opinion and position that we had a valid judgment. And only
You're asking me to do something I just can't do. How can I do this? I mean, I feel for you. I'm sorry. I can't just make my own rules. There's nothing that I know of in any rule. If you want to take a few minutes and pull it out and read it to me and tell me the rule, I'll be happy to listen. But the fact is that there's only one or two ways you can have a judgment renewed. One, within 10 years. Secondly, if not within 10 years, within 10 years of the time that the defendant last paid something. So if you want to spend a few minutes and find the rule and read the rule and tell me the rule, I'll be glad to, but I don't know how I can do this. In the meantime, I'm going to ask you, Linda, to check this file. This should have been still a hard copy file. And you check this file and tell me whether received anything back in 2017.
Yeah, Judge, the letter is dated June 15th, 2017. Went to the clerk of the court at 33rd District Court. I have shows that you received it. It was stamped received by the court June 21st, 2017. And you cashed a check for $20.
Okay.
However, Judge, and again, I'll do some research on this. I will tell you, and again, you are correct that there's two ways that the court rule is prescribed. However, the court does have discretion. And
read that rule to me. Read that rule to me. I don't think I do. In the meantime, listen. I want to do it, but I can't unless we have the paperwork. If this was an oversight on our part, that's different. If we somehow threw this in the garbage or something, or they didn't bring it to me, and I don't mean to be facetious, I know this is serious, and I want to be able to do this. I'm going to have her check. You pull out the rule. I'll go on to another case, and we'll go from there. Okay? LVMV.
No, Judge, I'll step off. I'll brief it and I'll get you something, and we can just set it over.
Oh, just come back in an hour. It shouldn't take long. They're going to check right now.
I will check for you.
If they've got it, I will see it. Okay? You come back. When do you want to come back? 10:30? She's not here. There's no prejudice. So you go ahead and do that and come back on at 10:30. LVMV versus Tory Parker. 2500558. All right. Counsel, your appearance. Do I have anybody from the plaintiff here? Are you from the plaintiff?
I'm bringing him in, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's okay. You're checking on that one for me, right?
Yes, just give me a minute or two, okay?
Sure.
Thank you.
No, take your time. I told him not till 10:30.
Okay.
Here.
Your Honor, it's Mr. Begg.
How you doing, Mr. Begg? Your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Jay Begg, P36820 on behalf of plaintiff LVNV funding.
Name, ma'am? How did this get rescheduled? Why weren't you here last time?
Your Honor, I guess I clicked my phone, put it on the wrong date.
What date?
January I think it's the 15th, I came up here to bring the information for them.
I told you to provide 1 month of bank statements to verify your position, and I adjourned it December 15th at 10, and you were here on that date, November 17th at 25. Then you didn't show up December 15th. Why?
I left a note for you because
What do you mean left a note?
so I don't normally take care of my fiance passed away. You know, the schedule.
Okay,
I have issues from my injury. I've got a lot going on, and I guess I put it in my phone on the wrong date.
Did you read Mr. Begg, what do you have to say here?
Oh, I haven't seen any bank statements.
Where are they?
Right up here, and they told me to write up the court.
How did this get rescheduled again, Linda? Can you tell me?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Can you tell me how this got rescheduled again?
Just because she filed the objection to garnishment.
Yeah, but she was here on November 17th. I told her to provide bank statements.
Right.
And then she and I told her on the record, and we sent out a notice saying you have to be here December 15th at 10. And then she failed to appear on that day. And I just said defendant failed to appear, objections deemed to be invalid. Did you file an order, Mr. Begg, or your office file an order on that date?
That I don't know, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, there is no order on file.
No. Mr. Twardzik, Officer Twardzik, you're going to have to take your hat off. And do they know over in probation that she's to be on there? I just saw them waiting.
For there's only one. Jessica's the only person in probation, and she's got somebody in there. They're not to reschedule. Nobody to talk to you. She'll pay. Emily's off all week.
Yeah, Emily's gone. All the good. Good.
So that's all. So Jessica's in the one.
Have to do that, officer. You can officer. We only have one probation officer in the building right now, so you can log off. Are you going to be able to post the bonds, Mr. Sir? Are you going to be able to post the bonds? I'm talking to you in the Flat Rock jail.
How you doing? Post my bond. What's my bond right now? What does it say there right now?
Well, I said 100, 1,500, and what else? 1,500, 10%.
1,500, 100, and 1,000.
So I'm gonna have to.
1,000, 10%. So you're going to have to post $350. Are you going to be able to post it?
Yeah.
Post it, you come up here and be screened. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
If you don't show up, I'm not going to listen to this stuff about not having a ride. Do we understand one another?
Yes.
Okay. So nobody did what they were supposed to do on this case. You didn't give me the bank statements. You didn't show up. You guys didn't file the order, Mr. Big. And
Your Honor, I came up here before the court date to bring the back. So I took them to the front desk. They told me to bring them back and bring them before.
I don't have time to look at all this right now. He has the right to look at the bank statements and tell me whether or not he agrees with you.
I mean, I don't know. The only thing they said is that they didn't.
The only thing I'm going to say is, as a judge, I get tired of people not showing.
Your Honor,